Good evening, lords and ladies. Welcome back to Sons of the Forest. Today I'm going to be improving upon yesterday's video because it just didn't sit right with me. I wanted to do a better job. So I came up with a better design for spiral staircases. And here it is. So how do we build it? Well, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so this looks like a nice flat spot to build. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this quarter log, and you've seen me build rotated grids before, but this one's a little more in depth, so I'm going to go over it again. And I'm just going to place down the normal start for rotated grids. And everything about this first bit will be exactly the same. Jump up on here, get yourself centered up as best you can. Lean forward and try and line that up and place it. Hopefully that's good. I don't think it is. Come on, let's... It's a little bit out, but it's a little too much out. I was gonna say it's okay, but no, it's just a tiny bit too much out. And right there looks better. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Yeah, it's better. Only a little bit, but it is better. Okay, so now instead of what I would have done previously, where I would have just brought this back in here and started snapping to it, to build that I actually need to do another 2 snaps. So I need to make sure I can take this log out without losing the grid that it has created. So I need to move it out here and pick up this log. Then off of this log I need to snap kind of right beside this other log here. And what that does is that gives me a line of sight. So I want to balance my target line so that it's aimed right between those 2 logs. It's a little bit more difficult than the other methods I've done, but it still works pretty well. I think I'm out. Yeah, I'm way off. See, because you don't have anything quite as close to aim at. Okay, so that, aim at those, and just line up on there. It's tough to say for certain. No, I'm on the other side. Okay, aim at those. Come on, aim right about there. It's in just a little bit, and it's in just it's close. That's pretty close. Okay, so I do the same thing again. I come out this way and make sure that the dotted line is not snapped to that one behind it, not snapped off of this one, but I need the dotted line to be snapped off of this log, the one I just placed before that. Then I come out 2 again, pick up this log, and just like the first one, this time I can just look at the first log that I put off of that, although I can't see because of the grass. So if I place that there, maybe it's in line, I can't tell. Oh, holy cow. That's the best one yet, and I couldn't even see what I was doing. Holy cow, that's lucky. And I don't really need to do this right now, but in case something goes wrong, I'm going to come out here off of that new grid. So now I've got 2 logs here. I'm just going to quickly grab a full-length log just to clearly mark everything. Here is 1 grid. Here is another grid. Here is another grid. And Whoa, 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 whoa. And here is, no, that's a bad, and here's the other grid. That's perfect. So as you can see, I've got 4 separate grids all going on right now. But if I take this, I can, that one's already in place, but if I come off of that log there and snap, I just need to make sure that the dotted line is connected to that log. And then the same off of this next one. It should be kind of going through the log beside it. Yep. And then one more here that is coming off of this log in line with it. So right there. And then I place one more on top of our initial center log because it is staying as the center log. But off of each of these, I can come in and do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now if you look at the angles, that is a 45 degree, like this is a 45 degree angle to this. This one is 22.5-ish to this, and this is about a 45 degree angle to this. So, and then what I can do now is I can just pick up those. I'll just toss this here and just pick them up and get rid of them because I shouldn't need them anymore. I'll pick all of these up. I should have, because none of those are needed anymore. So I'm gonna just clear away all of this. Alright. So, standing in the middle here, I should be able to get, other than the 4 that are there, I should be able to have 16 logs out. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 logs. Which this also fulfills a challenge that one of my followers issued, and he said to build a heptadecagon, I think. I can't remember if that's what he called it. But anyways, I looked it up, and it is a 16-sided shape. So if I've got 16 logs going out from the center to match each corner, that is the 16-sided shape. So I believe I have succeeded at that challenge. Anyways, from this point, I like to place 2 logs out in any direction. It doesn't matter. I chose these 2 because I just happen to be standing on them. And then, depending on which way you want to do this, you can build it either this way, and you build a little P shape, or you can build it this way. And you'll notice how I'm putting it on the arrow between them. Sometimes it won't let you place, like I might not be able to place this log right here with that log already in place. So you have to have that log there first. And it can be problematic towards the end. But you can the alternative is you can do it this way, which is the same thing, just mirrored. So as you can see, this one's kind of got a 9 shape to it, and the other one has like a P shape. The only difference is which way the curve goes and which style of staircase you get out of that direction of curve. But I'm going to do it this way, just because I happen to be right here. Now, when you're at this point, actually you should place that one, because sometimes it can't go out when that is in that position. So other times it can. It's inconsistent. So I'm not going to do that. And then once you're at this point, you've got your P or 9 shape. You go into this part here. You aim until you get that little arrow right there, and you place that, place that, place that, and place that. So I'm going to continue to do this. I'll finish this off and I will see you when I'm just about done with that. Okay, so I have 2 of those left to fill in, and it's pretty much the same thing. You can just carry on going around, but sometimes these last couple are a little bit finicky, so I'm going to well, it seems like it's going to let me do it, but this very last one you have to do in a slightly different order than I was doing the others. And you have to come over here and place that like that, and then over to here, and it's a tight little spot to get the right angle, but you come in from the outside. You could do that for all of them, but you can't come out from the inside on the last one you place. But once you're at this point, I highly, highly, highly recommend putting planks across, oh, come on, get it back. It was there for a sec. Across these. I'm going to just toss that there, pick this up because I have log hack. And that is because if you end up stuck in these, like I'll get myself stuck, see, I can't jump out easily. That took 3 or 4 attempts at jumping, and it's just an irritating hassle. So I recommend at least filling in the bigger holes. Okay, so we are now at this point here, and to illustrate the difference between the 2 staircases, it's all based on how you're aligned with the center point. I'm just going to build a P to represent one of the legs of this, and that should clear things up quite a bit. Come on. No, oh, that's a 3/4 log. That's why it wouldn't let me do that. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so now I'll just come over to here. That. Okay, so this is the shape we're dealing with for every one of the branches on that. And the difference between each of those staircases over there is how you come off your alignment here. So if I put my higher side of the staircase in line with the beam going towards the center, then I will end up with the staircase that is closer to us over there, the one that was on the right at the beginning of the video. And if I place my logs so that the bottom of the stairs is in line with the beam going towards the center, then I will end up with the stairs that are farther from us, or were on the left at the beginning of the episode. So I'm going to do the ones that were on the left, so because I just prefer the way they look. And what you do is you go out, you pick a corner out here, you come in along, so you see that line, you follow it and connect there. You can kind of use the planks if you've placed them to guide you, and if you haven't placed them, well then it's easier to see what you're doing. But when you're doing it this way, this is the harder method of the 2, but it looks better. You can place the outside beam at any point, but you shouldn't place the inside beam right off the bat. I will do so right now just to show you what the problem is with doing it. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, stop. Okay, now, here's the 3/4 log. Perfect. So I will put the 3/4 log on the next stage and come out to there for the next 3/4 log. And grab a 1/4 log to place right here and right here. Okay, and now I'm going to try and put the slopes on, and this is why you can't do that, because I can't get I can get the slope to go away, I can get it to go that way, and I can get it to go across there. But I cannot place a single log down and towards this. But if I remove this, or haven't placed it yet, then I can place that. So what you need to do when you're doing the cleaner looking staircase is you need to build your way up the outside and then build your slopes down from the top on the inside. So you'll be building kind of like this as you go. And I will go one more stage, which is the full log. That's the right alignment, right? No, that's not the right alignment. How could I have thought that was the right alignment? That's the right alignment. And then a half log. And the half log lines up with right here. That's the one I wanted. And right here. And now I grab the full log again. Got two of them. And place that there. Now let's say that that's as high as I want it to go. If you want to continue on upward, it's not too hard to do, because on the next one you would build across here and then put 1/4 logs up, and you would be coming down to 3/4 logs. So it's the same process, but since I don't know why I did that. I need these. But since I'm gonna stop at that height, I can now place my logs on from the top down, and they just snap in easy as can be. No real difficulties at all. And then I like to place the planks in on this. Well, you have to place the planks in on it afterwards, because you can't do one side until you're on your way down. Oh, and I forgot to switch to stairs mode. So that's something to pay attention to. Always make sure that your little arrow looks like it's level, not at the same slope as the logs. So and there we go. And yeah, that's that staircase. The other one is much easier because you don't have to worry about the inside edge in the right order. You can do it in any order you want. I'll actually demonstrate that here in just a... No, I didn't want that. I wanted this. So I'll come over here, and then I'll put the top of the stairs in line with the center. So that'll go right there. And where did my full-length log go? Oh, it rolled away on me. Dang you! See, this one I can place these all I want. It doesn't really matter. I don't need this out here. And then I come over here and I grab the 1/4 log. I'll probably have to go get a 3/4 log. And this goes here. I recommend placing these logs, especially near the bottom, before you put the planks on. And yeah, my 3/4 log rolled away too, didn't it? Yes, it did. It's over here. No, that's a full-length log. And that's a full-length log. Okay, you guys can stay there. Are you 3/4? Where's my 3/4 log? Okay, screw it. I'll make a 3/4 log. There we go, 3/4 log. Problem solved. Anyway, place that there. Place this one here. Grab full-length logs. And like I said, you can just place them... Whoops. You can place them down all you want at any time. It's super easy. But this one does have the one thing that I really... The reason that I prefer the other one, actually. Oh, that's a... No, I want this. Thank you. The reason that I prefer the other one, and that is because you can see the log supporting the next staircase through the stairs of the lower level, whereas this one, it doesn't have anything like that. It looks a lot smoother. So, and everything other than that, everything is the same. So if this has helped you and you would like to see more, I would greatly appreciate a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much.